it on farming the Grand Warden, especially these air raids. So I'm bringing 2 lightning and 1 earthquake. You can do this even at Town Hall level 9. So this is actually viable for Town Hall 9, 10, and 11. Obviously, the Grand Warden is going to play a big part because what I'm essentially doing is I've added the 2 lightnings and the earthquake. I've taken out the second freeze spell, and I'm using 3 haste spells instead of 2 or 3 rage spells. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a 2-finger deployment on the balloons, and then I'm doing a 3-finger deployment on the minions. And I'm using my 3, as you can see here, my 3 haste spells pretty early on. Then once they get a little bit closer to the middle here, I'll drop that first and only rage spell. And then as soon as they start getting targeted by that multi, I'll drop the freeze spell. Now, if the first Inferno was a multi, I would have dropped the freeze first. And what I essentially am doing here is using the Eternal Tome ability as kind of like a freeze spell, where it protects after that freeze spell wears off. So that's why essentially the Grand Warden is so powerful for farming, because it's like a built-in freeze spell in a lot of ways. Obviously, an entirely different mechanic, but it's certainly very powerful as far as protecting your troops. You can really get a lot more life and bang from your buck out of the not only the balloons but the minions as well, with the especially protecting against the multi-inferno towers. So that's why I think it's critical that Town Hall 10s should get the Grand Warden at Town Hall level 5. Now, I've talked individually, I've spoken to a developer about this, and I'm trying to make a good case, because I really feel passionately about this. I feel like not only will it fix the balancing at Town Hall 10, but I really do feel like it will fix farming at Town Hall 10 to a large extent. And then there's some things we still need to do as far as the economy goes, as far as the amount of loot available goes, as far as, making farming as easy as possible for every activity level. I think there's a lot of things that can be done, but I think a big step in the right direction, especially for the end game people at Town Hall 10, I said it in my last video, Town Hall 10, you're spending the most time farming. As you can see, that raid went pretty well. I got a 100% bonus, and this is what I've been doing. This is my bread and butter. If you guys want to copy the spells, here they are. It's 2 lightning, 1 freeze, 1 rage, and then you have the 2 haste, 1 earthquake. In your clan castle, you're going to be requesting a haste spell, or you can request an earthquake spell. And what this does is I'm only using 2 lava. I'm only cooking 1 lava hound myself. So this is for gaining dark elixir, believe it or not. It's not a very heavy dark elixir strategy. I don't have max minions yet, so this can be done with Town Hall 10 as well. Certainly Town Hall 10 and even Town Hall 9 with a level 1 free spell. So this is another recent attack. It's the same kind of thing. This is the army that I really like now, taking out an air defense. Now, I should speak to the air defenses. What you want to do is take out the second closest air defense from your engagement point. And what you want to do is you want to go back and watch that first replay. I didn't nail it on this one, but if there's an archer tower near that air defense, you want to make sure you angle the lightning spell towards that archer tower to make sure you get the archer tower and the air defense down with the lightning and the earthquake. On the first one that I just did live, go ahead and watch that again. See exactly where I placed that lightning spells and the earthquake spells to make sure I got the archer tower as well as the air defense. So once you take away that second closest air defense from your engagement point, then you can just go ahead and go in with that 2 lava hounds, 1 in your clan castle and 1 that you cooked yourself, and you can kind of tackle the base that way, and the air defense doesn't pose a big problem from there on out. So here I'm kind of mixing in trophy pushing, so I actually wasn't going for the dark elixir here, so I want to maintain Titan 3, and I'm having really no issue doing that, but this one that was why I didn't attack towards the dark elixir storage on this attack. Normally I probably would have came in from the northwest if I was just targeting the dark elixir, but that's just something that you can keep in mind when executing these Lavalonion attacks, farming attacks. So what if you needed more dark elixir, or you didn't need dark elixir that badly, but you needed elixir? Maybe you're farming for the Grand Warden if you're Town Hall 11.